Ground rent in Nigeria. That is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. If you have ever bought land in Nigeria and you see in your documents ground rent of say 2,000 naira, 10,000 naira, 50,000 naira is written in your document, here is what it means and what it is all about. Ground rent in Nigeria is an annual fee paid by landowners to the state or federal government for the use of that land, which usually is for lands that has a C of O for the period of 99 years. Here are key details you need to know about ground rent in Nigeria. Number one is the purpose. Why is ground rent paid? It is being paid by the landowners to the state or federal government for technically using or occupying the land. Number two is who pays ground rent. Those that pay ground rent are landowners who hold a C of O or R of O on their property, or even landowners who has their deed of assignment or any of their documents registered with the government. Which means that in the process of getting this C of O or registering this document, there are usually fees that you need to pay. And one of those fees that you have to pay is ground rent. And ground rent is a recurring tax. It's not a one-off tax. It's a recurring tax that you have to be paying steadily to the government every single year. Then number three detail you need to know about ground rent is the calculation. How is ground rent calculated? Now, ground rent is calculated based on the size of the land, the use of the land, and what the price of the zone where the land is situated is being charged. So for every zone or for every land use or for every land size of that particular land determines the cost of the ground rent that will be apportioned on that particular land. So it is being calculated based on the location of the land, the size of the land, and as well the zone where the land falls in. Then the number four details about ground rent that you should know is the default consequences. Now you'll be wondering, what if I choose not to be paying ground rent? Especially if you have a C of O or if your document is registered with the government. Now, the default or the consequence of not paying ground rent is that your title may be revoked by the governor or the FCT minister. So it is important that you pay ground rent. Then the fifth thing you need to know about ground rent is who collects ground rent. Like I said, the people that collect ground rent is the state government or the federal government of the particular area or the city you are staying or where your property is located. It is important to know that even if a building is sitting on your land, you have to keep paying ground rent for the period of 99 years. So whether it is a bare land or a building is on the land, so far you are using that land, so far you're occupying that land, and your land has a C of O or your deed is registered, you are required to pay ground rent. Now the cost of ground rent, like I said, varies in different locations, different sizes. So some people, their ground rent is as little as 2,000 naira, some 5,000 naira, some 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira. So it is depending on the location, the size of your property, and the zone where your property falls in. I thought to make this video so that you get to understand ground rent as an investor and the importance, so that you are informed and you know the right things to do when you purchase a property right here in Nigeria, especially in the city of Enugu. Let us know if you found this helpful in the comment section, and if you have other questions concerning land buying or land fees right here in Nigeria, especially in the city of Enugu, you can drop them at the comment section and we'll gladly attend to them. My name is Jacinta Okwa, your real estate investment expert, business manager right here at Browdy Global Limited. See you in the next one.